All right. Welcome to the show, people. Let's get this started and have a little fun. Today, we're stepping into my world, the thrilling world of casinos. You know, where the lights are bright, the drinks are flowing, and the chips are stacked. Here we're talking high rollers, big wins, and enough excitement to make your head spin. Now, listen up. Whether you're a seasoned pro at the blackjack table or a newbie just dipping your toes in the water, I'm here to give you the inside scoop. I've got 9 killer tips and tricks, straight from yours truly, that'll have you playing like a champ and winning big. We're talking about mastering the art of the game, understanding the odds, and outsmarting the house. We're gonna turn those slot machines into money printing machines and have you walking out of there feeling like $1,000,000. So buckle up, get ready for some serious fun, and let's dive into the exciting world of casinos. You ready to win? Let's go. First things first, folks. Rule number 1 in the casino: know the game. You can't just waltz in there like you own the place, throwing chips around and hoping for the best. You gotta understand the rules of the game you're playing. Think of it like this. You wouldn't jump into a boxing ring without knowing how to throw a punch, right? You gotta know the game inside and out. Remember, knowledge is power, especially in the casino. Now, I know what you're thinking. Kevin, reading rules is boring. And you're right, it can be. But trust me, it's way more boring watching your hard-earned cash disappear because you didn't take the time to understand the game. We're talking about those little details, the fine print that can make or break your night. Things like table limits, payout structures, and special rules that can trip you up if you're not careful. You gotta be in the know, people. I'm serious. Don't be afraid to ask the dealer questions. They're there to help, and they'd rather explain the rules than watch you lose all your money because you didn't understand the game. Plus, it makes you look like a pro. So, be smart, be prepared, and read those rules. It might seem like a drag, but it's better than going home empty-handed and having to explain to your significant other why you blew the grocery money on a game you didn't even understand. All right, now that you're all experts on the rules, let's talk about choosing your battleground. In casinos, you've got 2 main options: table games and slot machines. Table games are all about skill, strategy, and a little bit of luck. Slot machines, pure unadulterated chance. So, which one's right for you? Table games, they're like a marathon, not a sprint. You gotta pace yourself, manage your bankroll, and be prepared for the long haul. You're gonna have ups and downs, wins and losses, but the key is to stay focused, stay disciplined, and never give up. Slot machines, on the other hand, they're like a shot of adrenaline. They're fast-paced, they're unpredictable, and they can pay out big time if you hit the right combination. It's a roller coaster of emotions, and it's all over in a flash. Now, I'm not saying one is better than the other. It's all about personal preference. Some people love the thrill of the chase, the adrenaline rush of watching those reels spin. Others prefer the strategic challenge of table games, the mental battle of outsmarting their opponents. The important thing is to choose the game that's right for you, the one that gets your heart racing and your palms sweating. Because at the end of the day, it's all about having fun, right? All right, let's talk about this house edge thing. The casino ain't running a charity here. They gotta make money somehow, right? That's where the house edge comes in. It's like a tiny invisible tax on every bet you make. The house edge ain't the same for every game. Some games gobble up your chips fast. Others let you hang out, maybe even win a little. Be smart, be strategic. Find the games with the lowest house edge. Now, I know what you're thinking, Kevin. This all sounds complicated. I just want to have some fun, man. I hear you. But trust me, understanding the house edge is like knowing the rules of the game. It's your secret weapon, your ace in the hole. Think about it. Would you go into would you to a boxing ring without knowing how to throw a punch? Of course not. You'd get knocked out faster than you can say little man. Same goes for the casino. You got to know what you're getting yourself into. Do your research. Find the games with the lowest house edge. Games like blackjack, craps, even some video poker machines. They can be your friend. They're like the cool kids in school. They let you hang out and have a good time. But then, you got the slots, roulette, Keno, those games. They're like the school bully, always trying to take your lunch money. Now, I'm not saying you can't win at those games, but the odds, they ain't exactly in your favor. Okay, listen up, people. This next tip is crucial, all right? We're talking about setting a budget, protecting your precious, hard-earned money. And I'm not just talking about a vague idea of how much you want to spend. I'm talking about a real, concrete, written down in permanent marker budget. Before you even step foot in that casino, you got to decide how much money you're willing to lose. And yeah, I said lose because let's be real, nobody wins all the time. Not even me. Think of it like this. You're going to the movies, right? You know you're going to spend money on tickets, popcorn, maybe a giant soda. You don't just walk up to the counter and say, "Give me everything. I'm feeling lucky." No, you decide how much you're willing to spend before you even leave the house. The casino is the same way. Decide how much you're comfortable losing. And once that money's gone, it's gone. Walk away, go get some sleep, come back another day. Now here's the hardest part. You gotta stick to that budget. It's like trying to resist a plate of warm cookies fresh out the oven. It's tough, I know. But you gotta be strong. You gotta have willpower. Remember that feeling when you win big? That rush of excitement, the adrenaline pumping through your through your veins. It's addictive, man. And that's what the casino wants. They want you to keep chasing that feeling, even when your budget's long gone. But you gotta be smarter than that. You gotta treat it like a business deal, not an emotional roller coaster. Think about it. Would you invest your life savings in a company that's losing money hand over fist? No way. So don't throw good money after bad at the casino. Stick to your budget, walk away when you need to, and remember, sometimes a small win is better than a big loss. All right, folks, let's talk about pacing ourselves. We ain't running a marathon here, though. Sometimes it feels like it. We're talking about taking breaks, stepping away from the tables, giving your brain a chance to chill out. See, casinos, they're designed to be immersive. They got the flashing lights, the ringing bells, the free drinks flowing like water. It's like a whole other world in there. And before you know it, you've been glued to that slot machine for hours. You haven't eaten, you haven't slept. You barely remember what day it is. That's what they call casino fatigue. And trust me, it's a real thing. Your brain gets tired, your decision-making skills go out the window. And next thing you know, you're down to your last dollar. That's why you gotta schedule in breaks, people. Treat it like a work meeting. Put it in your calendar if you have to. Every hour, every 2 hours, step away from the action, go get some fresh air, grab a bite to eat, maybe even call your mama and tell her you love her. Seriously, a little break can do wonders for your mental game. It's like hitting the reset button on your brain. When you come back, you'll be feeling refreshed, recharged, ready to make some smart decisions. And who knows, you might even come back with a whole new lucky streak. Remember, it's a marathon, not a sprint. Pace yourself, take breaks, and you'll enjoy the experience a whole lot more. Plus, your wallet will thank you for it. All right. So, you've been hitting the slots, trying to make it rain. You're feeling like a high roller, but your pockets are starting to feel a little light. Don't worry, baby, because that's where casino comps come in. Yeah, you heard me right. These casinos, they got these things called comps, which is short for complimentary. It's like a secret code word for free stuff, man. Free meals, free drinks, free rooms. They got it all. Now, I know what you're thinking, Kevin. Nothing in life is free, especially not in a casino. And you're right, you gotta earn these comps. but it's not as hard as you think. See, every time you gamble, you use your player's card. It's like a little tracker, letting the casino know how much you're spending. And trust me, they notice. The more you play, the more comps you rack up. It's like a weird, twisted loyalty program, but hey, free is free. Sign up for a player's card. It's your golden ticket to free stuff. Use that card every time you gamble. Swipe it like you're starting a car. More play, more points, better comps. Don't be afraid to ask about comps. Ask for comped drinks or meals, even comped rooms. Turn that frown upside down, baby. Okay, let's get real for a second, folks. We're talking about gambling here, and things can get a little crazy. 1 minute you're up, feeling like you're on top of the world. The next minute you're down, wondering where it all went wrong. That's why it's so important to play with a clear mind. And when I say clear mind, I mean no alcohol, no distractions, just you and your sharp wit against the house. Now I know what you're thinking. Kevin, everyone knows that casinos give out free drinks for a reason. And yeah, you're right. Those free cocktails are tempting, especially when you're on a winning streak. But trust me on this one, alcohol and gambling, they don't mix. Alcohol impairs your judgment, makes you take unnecessary risks, and before you know it, you're throwing good money after bad. Look, I'm not saying you can't enjoy yourself at the casino. Have a couple of drinks if you want, but know your limits. Pace yourself, drink water in between, and remember why you're there in the first place, to win some money. And it's not just alcohol you gotta watch out for. Distractions are everywhere in a casino. The flashing lights, the loud music, the people yelling, it's enough to make your head spin. So find yourself a quiet corner, put on your game face, and focus. Tune out the noise, ignore the distractions, and make smart decisions. Remember, you're in control of your own destiny, and a clear mind is your best weapon against the house. Trust me, when you're focused and in the zone, that's when the magic happens. You start making smart bets, reading the game, and walking away with pockets full of cash. And that, my friends, is what it's all about. All right. So you're on a winning streak, huh? You're feeling like a casino kingpin, a card shark, a slot machine whisperer. Money's pouring in, drinks are flowing, you're high-fiving everyone. Life is good, man. But hold up. This is where things get tricky, my friend. That winning streak, it ain't gonna last forever. You gotta know when to walk away. Walk out of that casino like the boss you are. Okay, let's talk about the flip side, the losing streak. It happens to the best of us. 1 minute you're riding high, the next you're staring at an empty wallet. Regret, shame, self-loathing. We've all been there. The key is to avoid the chase. Chasing losses just digs you deeper. So what do? Walk away. Remind yourself it's just money. Break the cycle and clear your head. Your sanity is harder to come by. All right, folks, let's talk about the real reason we even step foot in a casino to have fun. Winning a life-changing amount of money sounds fun too, but the odds of that happening are slim. The casino is an experience. It's a place to let loose, try your luck, and enjoy a fancy cocktail. It's about the bright lights, the buzzing energy, the thrill of the game. It's a wild ride, baby. Even if you don't walk away a millionaire, you can still have an amazing time. So loosen up, enjoy the atmosphere, and remember, it's all a game. Now, when I say have fun, I don't just mean gambling. Casinos are like adult playgrounds, people. They got everything from world-class restaurants to live music to swimming pools with actual sharks in them. Okay, maybe not sharks, but you get the idea. You could spend a whole weekend in a casino and never even touch a slot machine. Though, let's be real, you know you're gonna at least take a spin on the roulette wheel. Treat yourself to a nice meal, catch a show, or just wander around and soak up the atmosphere. You might be surprised at what you find. And hey, if you happen to win a little money along the way, that's just icing on the cake. Remember, the casino is all about escaping from reality for a little bit. It's a chance to be someone else, to live a little, to indulge in some good old-fashioned fun. So go ahead, order that extra large margarita. Virgin, of course, for your boy Kevin. Put on your dancing shoes and let loose. Just promise me you won't try to sneak into the Shark Tank after one too many mocktails. I've seen what happens, and it ain't pretty. Trust me. The only thing getting soaked tonight should be your liver. With water, of course. Stay hydrated, people. So there you have it, folks. My 9 tips for thriving in the casino. Remember, the key is to have fun and make memories. Don't get so caught up in winning that you forget to enjoy yourself. Gamble responsibly, know your limits, and always bet on black. Just kidding. The casino is a wild ride, but you can win if you play your cards right. Even if you don't win big, you'll have good stories to tell. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more content. And remember, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Peace out.